All original down to the hubcaps. And white striped tires. Just how God and General Motors intended her. Alright guys, this is the cold start. Push the pedal once to the floor, release it. That resets the choke. Crank till it fires. It's probably the best choke I've ever had on any of my carbureted cars. Goes right to the fast idle. This Olds really is a pretty sweet car. It's got the 403 V8. I bought it with a bad timing chain, which that's a pretty good way to buy a car because you know everything else was working. And sure enough, we put the timing chain on and it's fired up, and I've driven it around a bunch and it drives nice. So after about maybe 30 seconds or a minute in, depending on the weather. Today it's below 40 degrees, so I've let it run about a minute here, and that engine's built a little bit of heat. You just tap that accelerator pedal once, and it'll come off the fast idle. We'll shut the door, and we're ready to go. This car was kind of the bread and butter family sedan. The Olds 88 and the Olds Cutlass, they were kind of the Ford Taurus and the Toyota Camry of the 70s. Time marches on, things change, buyers' tastes change. This car is, of course, a rear-wheel drive, and last year of rear-wheel drive for an Olds 88 was 1985. Then 86 they went front-wheel drive. And they were good, durable, dependable cars. They rode nice. A lot of people have fond memories of them. This car is actually sold. Well, this is my last drive before I load it up and take it to Iowa. The gentleman who bought this car is 40 years old, and he drove back in the day a 1980 Oldsmobile that was just kind of the old beater clunker car of the day. And you know, after time, so many of these cars go away. They get junked, they get smashed up in the demo derbies. Every older car kind of has a period where it comes around and people start to think in terms of collector value and interest and the memories of them that they have. And that's kind of where this car stands for him. It's a reminder of his younger days. And so just like a 32 Ford is to an 80-year-old guy, that's what a 78 Olds is to a 40-year-old guy. So I'm happy to have been able to save this car mechanically, and happy to see it be passed on to the hands of a guy who will appreciate it, and see it kind of go on to be preserved and cared for as a special interest collector vehicle. Oldsmobile is a brand that was a long-standing American company, and They went out of business in 2004. This car is a running, driving historical artifact, and the Oldsmobiles that are still in existence now are all there will ever be. You know, they'll never build another one. So I think it's important that we preserve them. Some days my shop starts looking like a used car lot from 1985.